Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Magda at Coach Your Mindset.
Paulina at Coach Your Mindset. Welcome back.
Welcome to Rockingham Radio. Here we are again.
So sometimes, in life, you need to have a break.
Yes.
In order to give yourself space for new informations to be downloaded. Because every time when you do something and you are in the speed of life, you can easily get caught up in the routine.
Mm-hmm.
And the routines are good, but routines also need updates.
They do, yes. And besides, when you have like some break, you can get some fresh ideas about certain things.
Yeah.
Because we felt that maybe we need those fresh ideas. And it's nice to change things up a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
and what we're going to do from now on, Magda's going to be focusing on like what we do, and then a little quote regards what we're speaking. And every week I will be giving you a little hints about the moon and where is the moon placed. Mm-hmm. That's going to be like a little extra, and also affirmation, because recently when we come out of the lockdown after a year not fully working, I realized that I had the wrong mindset. It is a bit of funny, no? I'm a coach. I coach my mindset all the time, but I'm also a human, and I experience triggers and problems like everybody else's. Because when you getting aware and awake, that doesn't mean that the problem is going away. It's more you are aware of your triggers, your problems, your situations. And for me, it was really hard. The first month, I was in a very negative mindset, and I was a lot about, I don't want to do this, or I don't feel like doing it, I don't want to, no, I don't want to, like, constantly. And that made me obviously more tired, more grumpy, and affected my business, our business. Like, I stopped having clients. Like, I don't know, I just changed my energy, because I work part-time in the restaurant still. I don't really have to, but because I still need to get rid of my limiting belief about certain things. That's the journey. Every limiting belief is going to be different. And my one was that, I don't want to do this. Whereas I knew before the lockdown finished that this was something what I needed to do, because I wanted to work more, because I had a year off. So that's why it took me away for a bit from social media, from all the things, from the business a bit. But I think it was really good. I also had this experience with TED, so obviously it took a lot of space of mine. But I changed my mindset. And when I changed my mindset, I started to work 6 days a week with no problem, no tiredness, no nothing. So then what comes to that? My self-talk. So how can I encourage my self-talk in order not to stay in this negative mindset, right? Because the first thing we do is we're thinking negatively. We never start to think positively first. The first thing we do, we're acting on fear. We're acting on negative emotions. This is how we are made, right? If you are not completely agreeing with this, I definitely going to suggest to you to have a look on the Gen and check this out. And they based all the story on fear, and how we are based, and we are, how is that? And we have like plugged in patterns of fears of, it's like 76 different fears, and they are all connected to a negative vibrations. We always start with negative, then we go to positive. This is just the way we are made. So the day you were born, you came with lots of pain, and that pain is shredding during your life. So what I found it to help me out is to affirmations, is to have affirmations, and to set up affirmations for myself. So that's my self-talk going to be guided into myself. So what we're going to do from now, I'm going to go with the flow. I'm not going to be preparing those affirmations. We're just going to go and have, 1 minute at the end of the videos, of affirmations, which hopefully going to help you to create your own affirmation, create your own possibility of self-positive talk, right? Rational talk, because we need to find the middle. What do you think about this, Magda?
Yeah, I think that's a very good idea. I think it kind of nicely combines in with the topic we have today, like you say, about how you create things for yourself and how things come back to you. You said that you were feeling grumpy, you were feeling negative, and that's what you were getting in return. So I think it very nicely builds up on this week's subject. We are on letter K, which is karma.
Ooh.
So
what comes around, goes back around.
Yeah, what comes around goes around, definitely. What is karma? So I think Paulina did like a nice introduction next to explaining what it is in a way, because what you kind of give to the world, to yourself, that's what usually you're going to get in return. So you can't expect positive results if you are not giving that as well from yourself. You can't just expect things to come your way, isn't it?
Yeah, and that was coming from the judgment, which we spoke last time, that like,
yeah,
if you self-judge yourself, you self-sabotage yourself, you're going to attract negative. Karma is an action.
Yes, it is. So think, how do you feel when you do something good for yourself and for others, and how do you feel when you do something bad for yourself or for others? What are the consequences of it? It's like a dominoes effect, isn't it? So you put one positive block, positive, then it's going to come out like that. If you put just negativity, how is it going to build up?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or like it's not even that. It's even being considered that there is a positive and a negative output. So when you see something negatively, try to see good side of it. And also not to get excited for the good, because that's also excitement. Being excited, too much excitement is not very healthy for us either.
Not to go too extreme, isn't it?
To emotions.
So see each side of everything that is happening around you. And even if something bad is happening, why don't you turn it into something good or make the most out of it? If it's already happened, you can't, undo it and things like that. So
there is a reason why negative things happen for us in our life, and there is a reason for everything. And the truth is that we tend not to see the reasons. We just want to focus on what happened and how much pain that caused. But after the rain, there is a rainbow, there is a sunshine. There is always there is no darkness with no light. So they're both needing each other, just like we are yin and yang. We need each other to survive. So the circle of life for you, karmic. What is the karma? Karma is really the place where we are the one who are like responsible for our wheel of life. So you think that the government, that everything around you controls you. Okay, you can look at this from this perspective. It's your way of looking at it. But this way of looking at this, limiting your possibilities of creating something for yourself. Because by the end of the day, you still have the place where you are. You have your body, you have your mind, you have your heart. You can do it. You can create the life slowly by setting the small goals. Not just focusing on the thoughts.
So I think we can nicely connect that into Boostday. So kind of what drives your life? What karma do you create for yourself and others as well? So I think that's... Oh, bless you. So what is your input? How do you boost your luck in a way? What do you bring to yourself?
Table,
yeah, what do you bring out? Who are you, What is kind of the idea behind your karma? Where all those things came from for you? Because they must have come from somewhere, isn't it? Many times. So.
What do you mean?
No, like, let's say if you're working a certain job and you're really bored with it and you like continue working with it and you just, let's say, advance in that job and you really go to the top and you're really not happy, maybe there is a way for you to change your path. Isn't it? Or do something, or accept it, acknowledge it, accept it, and then do something about it.
Why are you so afraid of changes?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm too old for this, really?
No, never too old.
I'm still 37, and I only just, coming out of working in restaurants last year. So what, about at least we're doing what we love. We're all gonna work how we wanna work.
Yeah.
I wanna help people. This is my challenge. This is my journey. This is my calling. That's my mission. That's our mission now. I was there. I started on my own, and I was very lucky to meet those people who I share this mission with now.
So I think the same way you can kind of create your world, your missions, your small missions. You can find your passions. You can find the things that motivate you, things that make you feel good as well. Kind of improve your life. Could help you be your better self every day. So you just need to look into it more and ask yourself, maybe sit down, slow down for a moment and see what is really what I want to do in life.
And that's where you snail your way to be slower.
Yeah.
That's why we have a snail, because like it's always like slowing down your processes, slowing down your breath.
So actually, slowing down isn't a bad thing. Maybe you feel like you're not productive, you're not doing anything. But for a moment, just taking it easy, just slowing yourself down actually helps to get a better perspective. And that's why also we, did that break. That point I had the breakthrough with the affirmations, for example. So it does help improve things rather than slow them down.
Well, definitely for me, for example, I have a problem with social media, big problem with social media, but there was a time when I could be more on it more, and I lost it last few years. But at the same time, we opened the business and other things happened. So, and I got people involved in the project, which means that there are many things which people we know if girls doing, and I don't need to do it. So when I'm probably just stop having this necessity of being posting there, I stop having this need for it. But now I know that encourage other people. If I encourage myself to like share my affirmations, to share a bit of my private side, which I have a big problem with, big problem, then I may break through something new. Maybe I will be able to let go of some of my limitations and self-judgment towards the social media, towards other people. Oh yes, I do. I judge, of course, like everybody else's. But the karma always comes back. So it's about judging and seeing the bad side, but seeing the good side of it, right? So about seeing the two sides of the coin. And life is not like you flip the coin and you're waiting something to make decision for you. You are the one you are the coin. You understand? You can go on the left or right. It's your choice.
Yeah, what you do is kind of your creation.
Yeah, projection.
There might be things happening around you that can, help you work on that. But at the same time, you decide how you respond to certain situations, to your environment,
your reactions,
to people around you. So that is also what creates your karma.
Yeah.
Because I think karma, many people feel like say karma and they're like, oh, karma, something bad is going to happen. It doesn't have to be.
No.
You can get positive karma points,
Karma explanation, and I think in Hindu it's action.
Yeah.
And sativa is movement. Oh, something, no.
Yeah.
Something, but I found that thing and I need to find this. There was something with, that I can't remember now. Yeah. I know that karma was an action.
So I think that goes nicely with also the quote I have for today. It's from Leonardo da Vinci. It says, learn to see, realize that everything connects to everything else. So learn to see, realize that everything connects to everything else.
Yeah, and today, this is the last day when the moon is in Gemini.
Mm-hmm.
So, you probably felt a bit rebellious last few days.
It's loving to be rebellious.
It's good to center yourself and affirm to be present. So practicing mindfulness for Geminis is something what is really, really, really good, because you tend to stay in your head. So go back to the present moment, have a look at the trees on your way up to work, change different journey, change different approach, make something different. The difference is gonna make you more focused on different things.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do affirmations.
Yeah. You can close your eyes if you want.
Take a deep breath through your nose. Let it go. One more time. Hold it. Let it go. And one more slowly. Focus on your exhalation. Extend your exhalation. Your arms are going down. Relaxes your forehead, your cheeks. Today, I will speak my truth.
Today, I will speak my truth.
Because that's the only way.
Because that's the only way.
To find my truth.
To find my truth.
I will speak with no judgment.
I will speak with no judgment.
And no resentment.
And no resentment.
Because I am free.
Because I am free.
I am the one who creates my reality.
I am the one who creates my reality.
By speaking what I feel, how I feel, and what I think with respect.
By speaking how I feel, what I feel, with respect.
Mutual respect.
Mutual respect.
Thank you for being here with me.
Thank you for being here with me.
Have a beautiful day.
Have a beautiful day.
You think that's not working, but you will see.
Yes.
Seriously. Be good, guys.
Thank you very much.
Speak to you on Wednesday.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.